today is a different day. The atmosphere is different. We are doing our first ever interview with an iconic figure with over 20 years of experience in the film, stage, and radio industry. Or should we call her a media marvel in the nation of Botswana? The ever lovely Khomotso Deila Tsunyawo. It is an honor to have you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
I'm nervous.
I'm also nervous.
I'm quite nervous.
Khomotso is an actress that featured on big films like the #1 Lady Detective Agency, A United Kingdom, Tokolosi, Rebina Moho, Colors, even Dithunya tsa Rona, which was recently shot in 2021 January and released around June. She's a versatile human being that went on to be one of the judges of the My Star show, worked at Do My Fam, and she has quite a reputation in the media industry in Botswana. I want to see this. Today I'm really equipped to be in trouble, like Koreka Coke, 2 liters and
Okay.
I want you to tell me, how did it feel like as a woman to have worked with Idris Elba?
What are you trying to suggest?
No, I'm just asking.
No, why should it be as a woman? He's very handsome. What do you mean? Idris, I found him to be quite a humble person, and we sort of clicked a bit because he was telling me that he grew up in a village. And the very first time that we did our dialogue sessions, we took a walk to Maruapuli. He wanted to have a filia.
That's lovely.
So we were just working filling station.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah, so that alone shows the humble person that he was, and he was really enjoying it. Doing his script, doing his lines.
So you guys went seated when doing the dialect coaching thing?
No, the first time we didn't sit. We were walking going on the street thing, the spot, and he was thinking, okay, this reminds me of my youthful days.
Wow.
That was the first session that we had led. We probably walked about more than an hour because we were just walking and talking. Also said the script. Then we went back.
Did you guys have security as well?
No.
Or it was just the two of you?
It was just the two of us, just 2 people walking.
It was like 2 lovers strolling.
We were just 2 people walking, and yeah.
Yes. Okay. So tell me, you want to tell me you worked with HBO Productions?
Yes.
HBO was literally in Botswana. Do people HBO are talking about the guys who shot Game of Thrones, the guys who shot The Wire, the guys, even Idris Elba features in The Wire again.
Yeah.
The guys who shot Perry Mason. If you have seen Perry Mason, one of the most beautiful, iconic series I've seen this year.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful one.
Yeah, they were here when we shot #1 Ladies Detective Agency, the film, the which they called later on the first episode. They were here in Botswana for the whole period of filming.
Wow.
Yes.
How was it working with HBO? Now we're not talking Drops 24 Pictures. We're talking big companies.
Yes. Let me be honest. It was more like because what happened is this: every department in somebody that has also and then they would have us Lucas where they would tell us, this is what I'm doing. If you want this is what you should do. So it was more like an experience for some people like myself, It's something that you use every day of your life, because that's what they wanted. They wanted us, gore ha ba setse ba tsamaya, we are able to do our own things.
I wanna know. So, no taditse bokae mo pateng for you to have worked with HBO, for you to have you were part of the film.
Yes.
You were part of the cast. Rather, you're part of the cast. You're part of the crew because
Yeah.
you are a dialect coach
Yes.
for Idris, Elba, and Jill Scott. So tell me, patanensia. Because we're talking 2002, if not 2003, 4, somewhere there.
I don't know. It was after, because I did remember 2005. It was after that.
It was after
09, I think, 0908.
Really?
I think, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one tsamayang ka hapateng.
I built a house.
Wow.
I built a house.
So can you tell me, Modi production in Botswana,
Yeah.
would you be able to build a house?
Never.
What would you say is the problem with the productions tsa Botswana le di productions tsa kon?
Productions it's a kontle, when they come here, you negotiate. What you need to do is do your own research. Ya gore ha ba dira a production ko ha bone ba duela motho wa department e o bokae. Like here he would be paid much more than he would get paid here. So that's what you do. And mono it starts with
relocate.
Yeah, you should. Mono, the problem comes when production houses are not given enough money.
Yeah.
You see, one of thing. So how go the actor or the people that they engage.
Yeah.
Yes. So it starts there. You are expected to produce 13 episodes ka 1 million. What's that?
Is nothing to
13 episodes ka 1 million.
Yeah.
So how when it comes to other people, you don't get much.
Yeah. In the economic review that they showed on Botswana, like the whole process, the whole economic review, these guys were in Botswana as HBO.
Yeah.
The economic review, that the benefits that were listed was training.
Mm-hmm.
Who were part of this magnificent?
Yeah. So English.
Who were part of this beautiful crew? Yeah, but of course, I don't know anyone who was part of it.
There were many people. There were many people. You know what these guys did? They did their research. They did their own research before coming here. We saw before a film company, an international film company,
Oh yeah.
You understand?
Nice.
Now this is how I knew about them. I was Moribina more. So when they did their research, they did want someone locals to act, or they were looking for Maramoze. They happened to get hold of the producer Staribina Mo, and I was picked as one of the potentials.
Wow.
You see?
Yeah.
So they came months before you guys could know what a film meeting. They came, we did auditions, but then did their research, got hold of the producer Staribina Moho, and picked some potential Bomaramozo. And we were called. Then the casting agent told South Africa, we go for auditions. And I was one of the people that were picked from everybody that was there, together with some South Africans and stuff. And because I didn't get to, they told me why I would not get the role of Maramoze. Anthony Minghella was honest and said, Ghana, when you make a film, you're making money. And because you are unknown, we didn't want to take that risk with you. but
in
you
the face of the
but
film.
you did come out in the top 3 of the people that we shortlisted. You can
Yeah.
you can top 3 of the people that we shortlisted as Maramoso, but we did have a debate about you. But then we are not going to just say you didn't make, we want to work with you.
Nice.
What is it that you can do?
Nice.
So they came, and a few people were called, casting department, art, and one of the people by Longore you would know, you're very killing in number 1 ladies, Tabiso Maratwani. Tabiso was in the arts department. Was it arts? Yes, it was arts. Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, there were so many of us. There were so many of us. Now all the names are coming here. They are clocking my mind, but there were so many of us. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you worked, I think you were Rosemore, number 1 ladies detective agency.
Yes, I was Rose.
You might have had a moment that touched you, that inspired you to continue with film production, even though it wasn't a fruitful thing as we knew it here locally. What is that moment that left you mesmerized, or should I say that left you inspired to continue with the journey of film production?
Listen, when number 1 ladies detective agency came, I had already done Rebina Mohager. I had already done Tokolosi and some of these few little small productions.
Yeah.
So when this one came, it was so huge. It was big, and I already saw myself where I had always dreamt to be for a bigger platform, a bigger screen.
So basically, you lived the dream.
I lived my dream.
Yeah.
I lived my dream then, and it's just the experience and how they are doing their things. When a camera can anchor this building here, the light thing can light the whole light the house. Out here, there are so many people, over 300 people on set, but you get to see only 2 people. And happy, getting to learn to know how to make a film.
Yeah.
You need to tap on the grace. Tap on the grace, yeah. So I've always loved the arts, and like from a tiny age. Sunday school, go sekolo rira sekeche, even the moments in hella we would do sekeche, and I've always loved arts, but because kena kwa ne rena re sa itse ona use go di TV wa one.
Yeah.
So TV TV re simola re bona ditori tsa South Africa, and then you are like go khona go dira jana, and then be simola itla kwano, and I was blessed to be one of the first people to get the opportunity because I know TV television.
Yeah. The film industry in Botswana is growing right now as we speak.
Yeah.
But I want to understand, what is it that held it back from growing as much as those of the neighboring countries or our African brothers like the Nigerians and the South Africans? What is it? We have seen beautiful productions in South Africa that are big, like literally. You know people from, okay, let's talk about this one. What was that show? Yeah, South Africa. What show? Kings of Joburg. It's a big thing.
Yeah.
One time I was talking to a few of my friends in the US. I have friends in the US, by the way, guys. They were
good for you, yeah.
So I want to understand, rather they did know about Kings of Joburg, and they were saying it's a beautiful production. I want to understand what film industry of Botswana, why is it a whole? Even just a 14 minutes short film from Zimbabwe is there on Netflix. I forgot the name. I watched it 1,000 times. I think I showed it to you the other day when we were still in After, right?
Isn't it from like Tanzania?
No.
Oh, yeah,
There's one from Tanzania, and then there's a couple more from Nigeria.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen Sepesamo Botswana on Netflix. We haven't seen Sepesamo Botswana on big screens. But Botswana has so much potential.
it's not potential mo Botswana, it's talent.
It's talent.
It's talent. Ka nako ya rona because ne re dira re sa ya sekolong like lona le tsene sekolo ke gona hanka wore ne re there was potential. Right now we have able men and women, able people that are doing the best for this industry. E simolla ko Moding Dogs, e simolla ko goreng re dumele mo bagakeng ba rona, re dumele mo goreng bana ba rona can make films, re dumele mo goreng they deserve to be paid what they need to be paid. Somebody that is paying for these productions tse di tswang kontle tse re di bonang e be re kukega maikutlo o bona hela gore this one our production is better ebile ha ne re hile ngwana wa mono gore a dire somebody that is paying for that need to start appreciating and paying bana what they need to be paid. Is kaya na gore wa re ngwana ga mang a bona bokana. No, it's not happening, and then you give it to somebody from another country. You've done your best, you've done even a better film, short film, anything, documentary, anything. Gona le these things se mo Botswana se se bidiwang kana re go isa ko batho bona before uro ka nkisa ko batho you found me,
you saw talent
in me. I had taken myself out there, you saw me there yana wa ronkisa ka
hapa ha loro o wata motho o mo isa batho ntsa mo go tsaya yo mongwe ko na o ntse ka go lebega khanyele go isa batho ko batho.
So as long as re ka tlogela mowa ke mowa hela o eleng gore o ka re re tsholwa le one wa go batla go iletsa monka rona to do the best. How ka lebella ke tla di bitsa ditori ka rena ke ba ka ha nna ke di sekate ditori tsa South Africa how ka di tsa gompieno yana wa di lebella tsone tse ne re di boka tse di ko morago tsele o ka bona gore wa ise ne rata dilo di sele go hela ha re ne re because we didn't know. Yano ha ba rona ba simolla and make these mistakes re ba gauge ka level ya gone yana mo go bale because kana industry e practical. You have to do it and do it and do it and do it and do it. Both producers, everybody up to the actor. You have to keep doing it to polish what you know, what you can do and learn in the process. So re ba gauge ka right now. Let's allow our producers to make the same mistakes. Because if we don't give them chance to make those mistakes.
Talking of that, Honana, we have a channel on You Pick.
Yeah.
Me more You Pick you are on. How many Botswana have subscribed? We have 2 million people in this nation. I'm pretty sure over 50,000 people in this nation probably have Netflix.
Yeah.
But how many have UPIC? Because if they don't support UPIC won't have money to sponsor the film in Botswana. The art here would forever remain constant because we like we are saying, if you don't believe in yourself, basically believe in it because you are believing in your nation. It can add value to the whole system. So I want to know, do you think the government of Botswana supports arts as much as they're supposed to do?
How a government in Nabotatangana, because the government could support. Probably the government is supporting, or should I say the government is supporting, but it's the person at the desk. How much do they understand what needs to be done?
The person at the desk.
At the desk.
No, I mean he's really having this ministry.
Yeah. But we don't know if he's doing it or not.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Is the person at the desk, is the person that is given the responsibility? Who is that person? How much do they know? How hungry are they for this industry somewhere? If you take me right now, something that I'm not passionate about, what do you expect?
Yeah, true. So still on that one, do you think a selfishy or what's happening? Because I'd be given a job of 20,000, just citing an example,
Yeah.
and I'd want to pay total 1,000 out of it,
Or not pay him at all.
or not pay him at all,
Yeah.
and make him what do you call him, an intern.
Ke one moa o ke neng ke bua ka one. Moa wa go re se ka ra tsosana. Ke one moa wa teng, because how le gore you are going to be given money for a production. O bo batla gore ya no wena go bone o dirile situation right now. With your table e tletse ka di cold drink tse di tlhatlaganeng di color di sa kopane.
Yeah.
Whilst the other people that you engaged in this
The
thing,
people that actually
Obo
made
ba ra
that
gore,
money.
"Kana go blind ga gona sepe."
Yeah, ne?
We need to get rid of moa o wa go
So
batla go
my first TV job
yeah.
was a lifestyle show, basically a talk show. It was about food. I was working with someone who's very close to me.
Yeah.
They're like family, because my aunt and the uncle were together, you understand? So now this guy used to edit in South Africa because he didn't study in Botswana. He studied in Canada. So the guys and he's a film producer and a cinematographer. He doesn't like meddling with the softwares and everything. So I think he got around 380k, if not 350k, and he paid me 15k. Do you know what I did? I got him talent. I got him a crew member. I got him 2 crew members to think of it. I got him what do you call it?
You got him crew.
I got the crew, and I was basically producing the show in a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
He did the scripting and everything.
Yeah.
He paid me 15,000, and we traveled to SA together. Do you know what he did when we got to the shops? It's like, what can I buy you? Because he knows the money that he paid me. I literally bought a camera, and I sent my mom 500, and I was left with nothing. So this is the way the industry works.
Yeah.
I enrich myself, and I leave you vulnerable and poor. So this guy, after he gave me this much, he still went on gore a ba rekela ngwanyana gagwe dilo tse di over 8k, and I'm with him in that moment a di reka
Yeah.
in Sentin. And now he bought me around dilo tse di 1k or something, and I'm like, but had you paid me this money, your sponsor because I'm the one that made you the money.
Yeah. Ke one moa o masho ke buang ka one gore I was going to say le ha ile gore our production houses di hiwa madi a manye le bone bana le moa, because you'd find gore ba duela the crew and highly the actors tsa modimo tsone they practically ba tsama ba highly ba o bone ebile go nga le crew go botoka because le gone ga go botoka because you are working every day. Yeah, filming. You are on set, 12-hour shift. When it comes to the actor, kana budget, you get paid very little. You can't leave. If you are given, say 26 episodes, you're given money, and usalaw hiwa madi and bought equipment ka the first season.
Yeah.
Remote season 3. You still want to pay your actors the same thing. You still want to pay your crew the same amount. But guess what? Your house got bigger. Your cars increased in number and size. Your children. You don't even eat what your cast and crew are eating. Your lifestyle has changed, but you don't see it in your heart.
Yeah.
You know.
I know you bought your son a camera from me.
Yeah.
It was a second hand. I think this is 2019, 2020, 2018.
I can't remember. Linnokile, wa bona?
No, that camera is still good to this day. That camera is still good to this day.
Yeah.
And I want to know how it feels for a parent to be supporting a kid given in the arts in this nation. I want to know how it feels. How does it feel in this kind of situation? We haven't broken ground like we're supposed to break ground.
Keep going.
Just tell me how it feels.
It's sad. It's sad, but then again, as a parent, you support line engwana abatlang go tsamaya mo go yone. He wants to do this which you are doing, but what can I do? I cannot tell him how to go say, because it's something that he really loves. It's what he wants to do. Go botlhoko tota o ile gore o tla boreketse ngwana camera, ana le everything, ana le planner. Then the next thing, ha ina le gig, ha na le gig yo ke wena o mo pega. They can't even sustain themselves. He can't even move out. It's sad.
It's a sad thing.
It's a sad thing.
Most of the time, I'm asking you this question because I want to understand how it feels from a parent's perspective. My mom would literally say to me, when I was doing BDP photography, she was so happy because she knew, she could tell. Because, I mean, you understand?
Yeah.
Now, at my age, and I'm still struggling not to send her money consistently, she has this tendency of hinting that get a job. Toto was told he should join the army. So I wanted to know from that perspective.
From a parent perspective, it's not even like we are undermining what you are doing.
Yeah.
It's hard for us rona hela ka bo rona, and it's very painful go bona ngwana a iteka ngwana a dira their best, but asa kgone go tsena, because we know your dreams, we know what you want mo botshelo, you know where you want to go. Forget about where we want you to go. It's where you want to go. We understand what you want mo botshelo, but we know you cannot. Let's already hinting and it's so can how look so soleng nyamo ka nna ntse o dira dilo tsa I've said
medical
that
aid
gona le medical aid gona leng, you will have time o tla nna ntse o dira, but ha ke mo ra kere ya go batla tiro where you are trying to create your own job. There are 3 of you, 4. There are 4 of you here. You are trying to create your own job. This thing is not giving you anything. Nothing. Exactly. And we are doing this thing like entertainment. It should be entertainment and food on the table.
Yes.
That's what this should be.
Yeah.
Because this microphone didn't come starting its stuff to you. You bought it.
Yeah.
And it's not even cheap.
Yeah.
And we are struggling. At the same time, we want to be tough, but then yeah. You see, it's a whole dilemma. We support, we love that you are trying to do your best, but at the same time, what you are going through, we are going through that as well. Two people that are looking at each other.
That's the most stressful thing ever.
Yeah.
So I want to know, what can we do to change the fate of the arts in this nation? What is it that we need to notch? Do we need to engage the corporate world? To think of it, even the corporate world will make you suffer. You do a gig with a certain company. The only company that hasn't given us trouble when doing their documentaries, we did their documentaries for like the whole year of 2021 and part of 2020, BITC.
Yeah.
Those people understand agency, they paid on time, but the other ones, you have to wait for 3 months without your pay. you have rent. The business has to have like like there's this beautiful thing about cash flow in the business. When
Yeah.
there's cash flow in the business, everything can run smoothly because you can branch out and go meet people.
Yeah.
But how 3 months, hell out and everything. What can we do to change the status quo of the fate of the arts in this nation?
I know a lot of people may kill me for this one. I grew one le podcast. Again,
Yes.
on a podcast thing we have. On a podcast they have. On a podcast thing. What's happening?
Okay.
It may not. Corey, we need to learn to work together.
Yes.
If you are going to be a podcast, be a group of people by Longhore Lidera D podcast. Be this one huge company, Adrian Postcard. And then Dopsy would be a unit. You
Yeah.
get all these, you put them together.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we only have one pie in this country. Again. Yeah, no, lelwela mahohora. Crumbs.
Yeah.
Yo tshwara krampwe, o tshwara krampwe, ha o e tshwara, Toto is looking at you. But hanne le mmogo, le dira these things together. Because even the potential sponsors or people that could engage you, they are overwhelmed. But say who should they take or who shouldn't they take? Because
Yes.
yes, but if we were one big entity, like so that provided you are not doing the same thing.
Yes.
Yo mongwe o tsoga mpitsa ka re ke batla go bua le wena ka the film industry. What is it that I'm going to say different that I didn't say here?
Yeah.
You get my point?
Yeah.
But hanne le motho a le one. Le motho a le one. This would be a unit e buang ka this. Yo le o bua ka this. Yo ke ba ba ragelang batho. Yo ke but now o ka pakwa wa no tsaya wa entertainment. Ha o hetsa o tlo tla ka o ragelang batho. Khantele o tsaya pantsola le nna. Awara yo tlela ruthala ke pantsola le mmogo.
Yeah.
Khantele, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah.
So if we were like this, like together, re itse gore re dira selo se le one. Re ne ra go nna and get all these money se ditla go one, like one huge company with different departments and units.
Yeah. Who's that? On a lighter note, let's just lighten the mood.
Yeah.
Oh man, industry. Wow.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
who's that iconic actor you have worked with? Is it Jill Scott? Is it Donald
Anika
Mumisi?
Rose.
Oh, nice. I didn't know.
Because every time I get an interview, people want to talk about just. I respect Jill Scott as an actor, but Anika Nunu, that woman.
Ke no ka wa phadimo.
Le ha ke bua yana wa. Le ha ke bua yana ke tswa bana ba phefo.
Children of the Air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ke tswa le bana ba phefo. You know, I've worked with so many of these guys. I know how each one of them. Yo ke itse gore yo this one is like oh yeah, okay. Yo but strictly this one, your sessions with them Dina Linetlan, but Anika, yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's lovely. I also know you did judging my star.
Yeah.
My star Botswana, right?
Yeah.
How were you recruited and like how was the journey? Was it a beautiful one? Was it a rough one?
It's a roller coaster of emotions for my star. How I got my star is this. I had a column with a voice where I was inside Sid's column. Sid used to have a column where the big weekend,
Yeah.
where he was reviewing the events tse di mo tse di le teng. So ka bo kora gore ke simolla go review my star when I was outside. So I had this I don't know what happened with the lady judge who was there at the time, But I remember it was a Thursday. It was a Thursday, Cecilia thing. Bosigo ke robetse Sid calls me and says they need a judge.
Wait, Sid Ken Monga.
No. Master D is.
Oh, yeah.
Sid unali moteng. He was the first judge. Yeah, Mamaista. So he called me, and the next day I was off with them for auditions for Palape.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, that's how it happened.
So basically, while I'm driving, we're still talking.
Yes.
I want to know what my star. My star it's no longer the my star that we used to know. Okay, master Vijela Madigana, we really are.
I can't talk much about where my star is or where my star is not. Kana my star, like I'm saying, ke kgwebo ya ga Master D. It's Master D's baby. Nna ne ke le mohiri wa moteng.
Yeah.
You understand? So ha ke ne ke se itse masai katagang a MDM Productions. Gore go diragetse eng. Gape I've been I've long left. Yes, 2018 or 2019, yeah. Somewhere there. So
why did you leave?
It was time.
It was time.
You know, you get to that point where you are like, I've done my best. I've done the best that I could. But one of the things my Master Diana Dimpolele ke gore, you know, it's getting tougher and tougher. So I get a duel. Yes. I've done I've done my part mo go teng nya ke a thusa I've ke thusitse so I give you a fee.
Yeah.
Like my invoice is coming. Yeah.
Okay.
No, you don't just call me and I charge per hour. Yes, my invoice is coming. How I'm put so you're not gonna argue about it. And you know, yeah.
So Mamzo, tell me, last year you did a
don't Mamzo me because now you are trying to yeah, last year
you did a beautiful project in Botswana.
Yes.
Missina Botswana is basically where she gathered from Lerala, from Ramotwa, from Muchudi, women who are above 50, and they were doing the Mabundo Vijay and beauty pageant. She had all these beautiful women.
Yeah.
Why is it why
I know. and you had fun.
I had fun.
You had fun filming, you had fun photographing them.
Yes.
Photographing.
Yeah.
I'll chama my own English.
Photographing them.
You know, it's not ours.
So this project, what really inspired you to start it, and how's it going?
How do I start this? This idea came to me when I was doing Tea with Komozo, Moduma FM.
Yes.
Of all the things that we are doing as the world for batho, for communities, bahodi ba tlogetswe hantle. Bahodi ba hantle is empowerment for women and the child. It's empowerment for this and boy child like men's this, women's this, it's women, it's young women, it's girls, it's youth. But all these people, they have an umbrella. We were all raised by this mohodi. Like every other human being, Mohodio is also going through so much.
Yeah.
They you know, sexual abuse in Zidota, emotional abuse in Mobahodim Barona, neglect, abuse like Maina but they are going through that. Yes. Right now I'm in my 60s. I'm turning 60 Yeah, you will get there. Tap on it. Tap on the grace. I'm 26 ka October. Ke setse ke lemoga gore I'm getting lonely. Who's it? No, you tell me gore le tla be le bolaile go e bolaile ke makenna.
Ke tabo tsa laone.
Oh, okay. Hey, no, but I'm getting there. Bana ba gola. When you become independent. You go out. We allow you to go out. Let me give you a typical example. You go out. You misbehave. From a young age. Na tota go bua nnete ke monyana maloba ke a besa. O botsa laone go ke mmidisa ntse a le 19. Enya ke le wa ha.
Kana box kana mamzo trainer boxing go like.
Go bitsa hela ngwana o hela wa bitsa o tsena mo tseleng wa bona. So ha go ntse go nna yalo. When you get out there and you do something se se dule mo tseleng. Go ate motsadi ga khalema ngwana.
Yeah.
I get it. It's a given. There are gonna le batsadi ba sa khaleme. But alare mo malapeng a le 10. Go khalema le lapa le le 1. Kana bogolo ga go ka khalema 8 kana 7. Mme le lapa le ngwe le lengwe le nna le saganana.
Yeah.
Mme saganana se hela re ntse re itse gore se ile re supa motsadi ka monwana. The same motsadi when batho ba ba godisitseng ba le ko malapeng a bone when they have problems ba ya go ene. Ba tsholela mo go ene hela ha o emela pantsola wa tsena o tla ka another problem. And this umbrella o nna hatshe wa go retsa and they give you that. We all have that person. So ka bo kere kana mme batho ba nana ba tlhokana le gona gore le bone ba bue ka tota bone yana ba bua le mang. They can talk to each other. Me ano ha ba bua to each other. O ko kae o ko lapeng la gago o mongwe o ko lapeng la gago o mongwe o ko lapeng la gago. They can only do that if they visit. But how many times do they do that? Because utla ba itwalla go mangwelenyana sukiri high volate the emotions depression everything o hella nna mo lapeng a sena kwa yente. So why not have create a platform e leng gore ba ka tla a kopana le o tswang kwa o tswalla wa lerala a kopana le wa molepolo le wa motshudi le wa ramotswa le wa lesene pole ko motlhabaneng serowe and get together ba bue.
Yes.
What affects them. Get them people ba bua le bone ka what they are going through. So that's a gap again when I was doing Tea with Komoso go Juma FM. Na gore ke dira selo gore so re be se make sense to me. I have to understand what I'm doing. It has to make sense to me. Gore when I'm at that point that's not being rude, but gore when we ikutlwa jang ka selo so that I am doing at that point, it won't stop me.
Yeah.
Unless go ka go affecta botshelo ba gago, not gore ga o batle is another thing, but if it affects you, say for instance whatever it is that I'm doing, if it can hurt you tota mo botshelong including go tswela pele ka botshelo, I would stop it. But I won't stop because somebody else doesn't believe in it now.
Yeah. Summing up this beautiful conversation that we just had, I felt inspired yesterday when I was going through things and I'm like, how come we never knew about this big figure in the film industry that has pushed heights that I don't think any Botswana has reached to those heights personally. Looking at your record, kana maabane ke letse ke bona gore o berekile le bomang. Ba Google gore
na kgone ke a Google motho ga ra Google wa bona.
Motho ga ra Google a sa Google ge tota o tshelela. Because honestly speaking, when I looked at it and I'm like, wow, Dayla killed it. Como to tshwenya go ke ndile maga.
O itse re tla go tla ka speaking at Lina la thing. When I grew up, so my sister was first born. Na beraka makwa mangwe no road. So ne bana le ngwana wa mosetsana about the same age and about the same physique as myself. Gora gore mosetsanyana o na tsena in a boarding school wa Lekgowa. So all her clothes need go le dilia. Gora gore I get one kapolela. So what are my clothes di kwadile tse ke tsang kapolela di kwadile dilia, and I gave myself that name. I gave a last standard 6.
That's beautiful, man.
1975.
Yo, It's been ages.
Yeah, yeah.
What would you tell us summing up this whole conversation?
Yeah.
We have had you. We have downloaded the beautiful wisdom and knowledge that you think the industry you think of the industry. But I want to know, what is it, that one thing that you want to tell us as filmmakers, as actors, as paint artists, as the creatives in this nation? YouTubers.
Yeah.
YPL.
IPLL, yeah. Do it. If you really put your mind to it, and if it's something that really makes sense to you, something that you really want to do it. Uska waemela somebody to come and pat you on the back because you may not get that person. Pat yourself. It's something that you want to do. It makes sense to you. It's not humiliating you. It's making you grow. It makes you sleep. Do it. Work hard. Nothing says a last time will come to you easy. It will not. Hela how wana sengwenyana seta sentsana o bo itsuruhile o reketswe drink ke mat. But when you work hard to buy your own drink, you know rilo berekala le bottle le wanela kholo drink, you end up buying 6. Put your mind to it. Work hard. Disregard everything that's going to pull you down or discourage you from doing that thing that you love. There will always be that somebody that's saying, oh, come on. You are not them. Let them feel how they want to feel. You're not being rude, you're not being anything, but let them feel how they want to feel, and it's what they want to do.
Yeah.
Never allow anyone to dictate to you what you need to do with your life.
Yeah. It is, as it is beautiful as it is. We have had Mekomoto Dela Tswenyaro giving us all the wisdom and everything that we need to go by to do the best that we need to do in our lives. I'm so grateful. I was chilling with Paco, Trotlo, and Buji Pantula, Buji Lenyora. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. Mamzo.
Yeah.
Big apps. Woo, finally.
Kato.